Hello, my name is Resilient Bearcat, and this is my first playthrough for the Rise of the Darkfog expansion for Dyson Sphere Program. This is the Albalda playthrough series. Hope you enjoy the gameplay. Okay, we're going to get started here today, and we are changing up some of the... We're going to do some a little bit of reconfiguration of some stuff and our defenses. So, I have taken out all of the missile towers around here. We're going to put them back. That was temporary, just moving them out. We've got signal towers in here, but we didn't have any active dark hive things. We've got signal towers covering this planet, and we're also going to go cover the other planet that we have as well. So there's a number of little things that we're going to reconfigure here and get going, and so that's, let's get started. First, we are going to start with, oh, we're out of energy. Let's see. And we'll put this over here. There we go. We're still using the we're still using this, but we will be getting to hydrogen fuel cells very shortly. But what we're going to do right now is you'll notice here now that logistics, I've got a whole bunch of extra slots. So what we're going to do is we're going to start putting the little logistics distributors on things and things that we use regularly, and make sure that we actually have a nice good supply of these things. So that's what we're going to get started on that first. That'll be our first project, is the logistics distributors. So let's see, we need the logistics distributors are right here. I'm gonna grab a whole stack of those so that I have plenty. Yeah, there we go. Now then, let's go down through here, and anything I use on a regular basis, I want to make sure that I have it in my inventory. And you can see I've got drones delivering things to me. We actually are we're not using these anymore, but we are using these, and we've got that. We've got these on the, we've got these in the queue. We got these in the queue. We've got we've got blue sorters. Let's go ahead and bring the blue sorters over here as well. We'll bring 400 of those and configure to grab 400. And this, we're going to have 600. We're not using as many of these yet, so let's actually only get 200 of those. Okay. And with that then, where did I grabbed 400, but that's okay. So we'll make sure that we always have 200 of those. And it looks like we've already got a distributor. Provide to Icarus. There we go. We don't have blue belts yet. That'll be coming later. All right, let's just go down through here and see what we need. We do need power poles. So let's put a distributor here. And we want on this, we'll fill that up. Oh, we want to take that, provide to Icarus. And then on the power poles, we want to grab at least 400 power poles. We'll keep the mini on us for building. We can keep a whole bunch in here. Wind power or turbines, I'm going to put this in here on the distributor as well. Provide to Icarus, put that in here. Wind turbines, I've got it set to 400 at the moment, and that's what we'll leave it at. All right. Now let's do splitters. Splitters is something that we use frequently. We'll provide these to Icarus, fill this up. And on the splitters, we want at least 200. So let's see how many we're producing. And we're producing 200. So we'll increase that to be 250 since I'm taking 200 of them. This, we've got a full stack of this. Oops, wrong thing there. Since I'm going to want 400 of those, I want 5 stacks of those. There we go. Okay, miners. Now, I don't have miners in my inventory. If I'm going to set up mining, I will, I'll take miners with me. Right now, I'm going to keep those in there. So I'm not going to do those. I'm not going to do these. I do use them, but not enough to justify what we're going to do there. Gauss guns. Yeah, I just don't see the purpose of the Gauss guns at the moment. I've got some on me for when I land on a new planet. Let's, oh, there we go. Let's take these out of here. All right. Now let's go back down here. I'm going to take these lower tier, because we're at a point now with with what we're going to build. We're going to be building with higher tier constructors. So, well, I'm taking at least 200 of those. Let's make that 300 of those that I'm going to grab. And so we'll have 300 of these on us, and we want at least 300 of those as well. And then let's make sure that the stacks that we have, that we've got the stacks. Yep. We've got 800 of those producing, and we want 800 of those producing so that we have enough of them. That's the other thing that we're checking as we go down through here. Okay, so the thermal plants, no, we're not going to stock those. We'll keep some of them on us and do that. We're not going to do these at the moment. What we will do is make sure we've got a stack of them on us. Same thing for this. I don't really need a whole bunch of those. I've got some on me. I am going to make sure, oops, come on. There we go. I've got a full stack of those. Chemical plants. I will grab chemical plants when I need them. I don't need them right now, but we won't come in there. You know, I've never hooked fractionators up, and I should probably go ahead and start building some fractionators. So let's hook this up while we're here. That'll just take a few belts. Let's see. Let's grab off a couple hundred belts. There we go. And whoa, fractionators. There we go. We need, first item we need in this list is stone. Okay. And then we're going to need glass. And then we're going to need steel. And then we're going to need processors. Alright, let's quit flying so much. I'm doing all this so I can conserve some power. Let's see, I keep hitting C for the inventory, which is part of what my problem is here. Alright, let's see, there we go. Now then, let's hook all of these things up. And that should be producing fractionators. And then from what I remember, you need a ton of fractionators, but let's just create 2 stacks right now of those. Okay. Now, the logistics towers and other things, these are things that we do want pretty much all the time. And we want to put the drones in there. We've got 20. I want 15 of each of these. So I'm putting those into my inventory. And we will provide to Icarus. We're not picking anything up right now. Water extractors are one of these things that we will get them when we need them. Same thing with oil extractors and other items. Do I even have any of these things right now? I don't see any. I don't really want any, so that's good. Okay. Now, these, I'd like to have them, but I just don't have the space for them. Let's just make sure we have a stack of them. Battlefield analysis bases, I've got some of those. Now these things, I do use quite a few of them, but I'm just going to make sure I have a stack of them there. Okay, now that is not true with the logistics drones. We won't, if we're down on our drones, we want to, well, nope. I take that back. We just don't have enough spots to do everything we would like to do. What we will do is we'll make sure we have 200 of those on us. Let's take these. Ton of drones. Alright, we'll just let that build more. Missile silos. If I'm going to another planet, I need missile silos. I will take missile silos with me, but I don't need a ton of them, and I don't have them in my inventory as far as my items have. So now these drones here, I do want with me every time, and so we want to put a distributor here in here, and we are outside the range of power for this. Really? So then we'll put a power thing right there. Fix that. There we go. And we'll put these in here. Provide to Icarus. And we'll put provide to Icarus. And put some drones in there. And alright. Now that should fill up. And yeah, we want 100 of those. We want 300 of the 500. Did I tell it to do 500? I guess I did. Okay. That's 2.5 of those stacks. And that's 2 stacks of that. Okay. So that is the items off of the mall. So every once in a while you go through and you're going to do something like that and produce the items that you need out of there. Now, we are also producing solar panels, and we are going to the lava planet. And the lava planet, let's look at the lava planet. So we'll come out of here. This planet right here was better for wind energy, not solar energy, but the lava planet is better for solar energy. So we are going to put down solar cells in there and do that. Look at all of the things coming from the hive, and it's putting down a ton of items out here. Oh wow. That has moved. Since it can't get them from other places, it is now getting them from here. Okay, interesting. That's kind of what we want. We want to drive it off our planets and make it do it on that planet. Now, what we are going to do, because we're going to that other planet, and we're going to be putting down a bunch of solar cells, I'm taking a whole 100, 200, 300, 450 of those with me. Okay, it'll rebuild some more of those. Let's go now into, because we're going to put those on the lava planet. And put our little power poles down everywhere. Now, with that, part of this is doing some reconfiguration. We want to get missiles down on this planet. Now, one of the things that I've done here is I do have a missile plant over here producing missiles. It's not a very big plant, not doing a ton of missiles. It's right here. But you can see that I am producing missiles here, and I'm putting them into a tower. I've got 2,000 missiles, and I've got a local supply, remote supply. So that is going to produce missiles. Now, there's 2 things I'm going to do. First, we're going up to the polar cap up here where we're doing our science, and we're going to put down up here a ring of missiles. I mean, we may reconfigure this too if we have to, if it's in the way. But what we want to do is polar missiles. And it looks like the polar missiles wants to be out here on this realm out here. So I'm not seeing anything in the way, other than the fact that I've got water in my way in various places. So we need to get rid of that. So I don't have any of these. Let's grab half of those. Put this in here. Shrink this down somewhat. And then let's see. Was it on this ring right here? Or is it here? I think it's here. Oh, and I don't want it doing that. Okay, here we go. There we go. We're just going to go around here. I don't care about soul power, so I'm not wasting foundations where I don't need to. We're just doing this. I think it's on this ring right here. That's what I need. There we go. Alright, we are making good progress here on this. There we go. Alright, let's put our missiles down. And that is the ring that it was on. I've got all this stuff done. Very good. I'm just going to set that down. Foundation required. Well, where is the foundation required? That's got a foundation there. That's got a foundation. That one right there is probably the issue. Alright, let's go back over here. Let's make another round. Let's see. It says I don't have enough. I think we're fine there. It's right in here that might be an issue. No. Let's just fill that in. We don't need the water up here anyway. That will solve that problem. There's that problem. And I don't know, but we'll fill that in too. Just in case it's out there. We're filling in the planet. Oh, okay, okay. I don't believe it was that far out, but okay. Now we're gonna try this again. Polar missiles. Yeah, there's where we want it to go. And it wants a whole bunch of belts that I don't have, so we'll grab some of these belts out of here. And with this going down now, let's see. What I want to do is come in here. Somewhere in here, I need to bring out a tower. So what I'm going to do is come right here into a tower. And then we'll take the first item out. There's only going to be one item in here. I am going to request missiles, and I am going to request 200 missiles. Demand. Look at that. I have missiles incoming. Let's go ahead and power that. And what we will do, I really don't need very many drones for this. Just grab 10 drones and drop them right there. There we go. I have missiles coming in. So this is going to fill this thing up with missiles. So let's just run around through here, let my bots build this stuff. It'll take a minute to get everything dropped in here, but not a ton. And it's copper. We've mined, I think, everything on this resource, on this planet, except some of the coal. But no, I don't think we have mined everything. I think we've got all the copper and iron covered, but we don't have all the coal, stone, and definitely not all of the oil covered. We're about to get set up on the next planet, and we're doing the same thing here. Our planet is to make sure that these planets are secure and that they are protected. The planetary shields will be something that we do next, but right now we don't have a very high planetary threat. But if we start denying them access to land on this planet, I suspect then that they will be. The threat will go up. We'll probably go out to that ice planet and get set up there too. So there we go. We have missiles here now. Now we've got missiles coming in. You can see that missiles are coming. They're being requested. You know, they're not a lot at any given time, but they'll come in here. They'll fill up, and it'll take a minute, but it will fill it all up. And we can see the all the stuff going around. That's it. There's actually quite a few missiles here. The first batch probably gets all of them powered. And what happens here then is when they get fired off, they're going to do well. Now, there was a reconfiguration I was going to do here as well. We'll do this since we're here. I figured out something. I can put this tower over here in line with this, and it'll look a little better. So what we're going to do is cut this stuff out. Just go ahead, cut that out. Cut all that. There we go. Alright, how much stuff do I have in here? Ooh, wow, a lot. Okay, so I'm going to want to put the tower down first. Alright, so this is just a logistics tower right here. And then what I want to do is we'll cut this stuff out right here. A little bit further out. Like that. And then I want to put in here 3 of these things. We'll rotate this around. Put it in there just like that right there. Now, there's no power in there. That's okay. This is going to come out here. So this is going to be item number 4. Just gonna go up there like that right there. And then what we'll do is we'll take a power pole and stick it right there. Wonderful. Alright, now this, before I do anything, that's gonna be blue science. And what I want to do is Grab all of that. Put it all in there. Except for the 62 that I got that won't fit. And clear settings. Alright, now what we want to do is clear the settings on the red sites. And we'll put the red sites right in there. And that's going to be demand. There we go. Alright, and then well, that was full too. And I have a few extra there. Okay. That being the case, we can restart our science here. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Now, what we want to do, we'll let that burn. We'll clear the settings, and we are going to put this in here, and we're going to say we want 300 of this. Demand, 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 and then we will drop that right in there. Alright, now my proliferator is coming out. We'll let that fill up right quick before we connect this back up. And then while we're at it, we might as well combat drone attack speed. Alright, very good. There we go. And we've got more of that coming in, but we'll just drop that right there. We can't drop any of that in. We can drop those in though. And let's see here. Now that we've got proliferation in there, we want the best belt we have to come in here. Let's see. We have to do this carefully. I don't want it to be done. Get down. Let's see. Is this going to be a problem? Oh yeah, I'm going to have to move this. Oh, and look at that. Just blow it up. Okay. I was off by one, and where it needed to be, it needs to be right here. Let's make sure I can hook this thing in. Let's see. Green belt. Green belt. Green belt. Green belt. There we go. That's got all of that going. Now this can go there. Alright, let's see. We want this to be proliferation. Gotta redo all this. Here's the proliferation. We want it to be 300. Demand. And let's see. We'll drop that in there. Alright, this can be blue. This can be red. This can be yellow. And we'll drop this in here. We'll drop this in here. Okay. And we will see if we can vacuum up all of the yellow sites. There's still 5 more, but that got them all. And then that goes in there. We've still got a few more than we need. We got plenty of proliferation. There we go. Now that should have all of that done. So let's get this back over here. This is my yellow. This is my red. And that is my blue. Oh no. And of course, with the way the belts are running, I made a mistake. We have to redo that. That's okay. Oh, no, 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 I don't want to do that. Sorry. Let's see. And something got fired off on this planet. But see, I didn't have to do anything. Immediately, it got fired on as soon as it landed here on the planet. So that was good. That was what we're looking for. You know something? I've got 4 different types of drones here. 4 different types of things coming in. So I had 40 drones in here to pick things up. Let's see. We got blue there, red there, yellow there. I've got a few more blue that I got to get done. Let's see. There we go. We got rid of all those. Okay, now I have no more blue in my inventory. Now let's fix this mistake that I made. I did it backwards. The stuff's coming out of this on this side. I got to put the proliferators here. Oh, and I don't want them on top of one another. There we go. That's what I want. You get out of there. All right. Now then, let's see. The belt comes to there, comes to there, comes to there. Okay. And then I pull the proliferation out here, come up to here. Oh, and that's not far enough out. Oops. Go away. Here we go. I can get all the way down to here and then up into here. There we go. That is going up in there. So that is now proliferation. Going in. Drop some more of that in there. Okay. Got plenty of proliferation now. Now let's hook these belts back up and we'll have this issue resolved. All right, that right there is going to be yellow. That goes in there like that. There we go. This comes out right here. Will be red. Goes in there like that. This coming out here is blue. It comes in there like that, all proliferated. And we now have what we were looking for, which is science is running again. Yellow on the outside, blue on the inside. Blue is not making it all the way around yet. There it is. It is coming on around. All the way to the last one. Very good. So we have our science going again. That's actually good news. So to finish this episode up, we've reconfigured a little bit. So that's a little bit better. It works the same, but now I don't have the problem out here. My belt's on the outside of this for the next 3 types of science. 2 different cubes plus the antimatter will be good. So what we're going to do now is head over to the other planet. Where is the other planet? Let's see if we can find it. There it is right there. And we want to put down the blueprint. So that's what we're going to do, is go over here and put down the blueprint to protect the planet over here. Oh, you know something? I didn't check to make sure I had enough of these, and I don't. I don't have enough. Let's go back and get those. We might as well go back. We're only 0.2 AU away from where we started. We need more of the little signal towers. Well, let's land and then we'll figure out how many signal towers we need. There we go. Signal towers. If I do a planetary blueprint, which is what I want, I don't have a global for the solar yet. We'll have to kind of create one of those, but I need 90 of those things. Yeah, and I've got less than 40. So that being the case, let's go to our mall. Let's get rid of whatever that thing is that's out there. And we may want to grab some more. No, we got plenty of fuel. All right, here we go. We need to find the items. There's those things. There is the... There they are, right there, signal towers. Let's see. And anytime I'm going to a new planet, I want some of these. So let's set these up. Signal towers come in stacks of 20. I want at least 80 only, which also means I need 5 stacks of those built. And there we go. 20, 40, 60, 80. Very good. Oh, I do have an oil extractor, which I don't need for where I'm going. So we will get rid of the out of my inventory. Get that and that out of the inventory. And we've got a ton of solar panels and other things that we're going to do. So we've got drones. We've got this. We're good. All right, so we'll take this and stack that up. Explosive weapons damage. So we're just continuing to do research. I don't know where this other base thing is. It's over here. Where did you try to... I'm going to close it up. I'm going to make them keep coming back. I don't want these things here. There you go. Go away. So it disappears. All right, now we're going over to the lava planet. So let's see. There it is right there. We will accelerate past 1,000 meters per second. Center up on this thing. There we go. No, we'll save a little bit of energy just in case we need it. If we miss, bounce off the atmosphere like we did just a few minutes ago. Hopefully we won't do that this time. But we've done it before. So what we're doing is we're going in for a landing here. Titanium ingots are heading over to the other planet. That's what's powering my science. And Albalda 4, we noticed when we looked a minute ago, had 4 different hives on it. This one has 5. So the hive is trying to get more resources. And we're going to go around closing these things off on them very soon. And just not even let them put down. Come on, get down. There we go. Now then, I don't need you. Don't need an indicator of where you're at right now. Alright, we have already prepared this planet for our blueprint. So what we can do, let's just get right up here. Put down here. And then we will need missiles to be brought in. And we're going to be doing that. There's more energy weapon damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down the blueprint, because I don't have a blueprint with the rings. I'm going to put down the global wind and we'll turn it in before we're done. We'll turn it into a different blueprint. So let's see here. There's a line. There's a line. I want that line right there. Okay. I don't think it matters at all. There's the equator. We do have a few elements that are not being built. That is due to a foundation. That is, I thought I had that prepared. Now that was going to be due to iron. But there's going to be a few missing, so we'll hit enter on this. And of course there are no power poles, and that's fine. We're going to replace the power poles with things that we do have. So let's bring the signal towers out here, and let's start building signal towers and these other items. Okay, there we go. Get rid of that. So what we'll do is we're going to come down through here and put all in all the signal towers, all of the other little components, and then we'll be back. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the link shown here for more gameplay. Take care.